Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here. So, you know me, I browse the interwebs, checking out what's going on in the forums, the Reddits, and far too often lately I've been seeing these threads, pretty much the gist of it is, hey guys, kind of new to Path of Exile, don't know really what I'm doing wrong, got 2k DPS, I got 2k life, I got 2k armor, here's my gear, here's my build, what am I doing wrong? And, I go through these and there's few mistakes being made. Often with the passive tree, it's fairly difficult to fully optimize a build, but in Path of Exile, even if you don't have an optimized build, you should still be doing okay. But all in all, it really brought me back a little bit, because when I make the YouTube videos, at least lately, when I make the the stuff on stream, when I show you guys with the discharge how face roll the game is with this build, with that build, but originally, when I started playing Path of Exile, I was a massive noob, just like a lot of people making these posts. And I played a Ground Slam Marauder for like a month, and I thought, Ground Slam Marauders, oh man, these are like the best things ever, Increased chance to stun the targets, holy cow, that's amazing, I got to like maybe 78, 79, I don't recall. I was pretty high up on the ladder on my Marauder, but one thing above all others that I really understood is, I kind of understood the pace of the game with the character that I was playing. So, if there would have been like a stream out there of a guy discharging and clearing out maps like it was nothing, and I'm over here ground slamming 2 mobs down while he's clearing a map, the perspective would have probably been a little bit different. But the result really isn't, because Path of Exile is a really complicated game. There are things that work and there are things that don't work, but most things lie pretty much in the middle, where they kind of work, but they have some pretty distinct weaknesses. And, exploring these at your own pace is probably the most important thing you can do. So, what I'm really saying is, if you're not killing monsters as fast as the new Flavor of the Month build, it doesn't mean that you have to. I had a lot of fun playing Path of Exile when I originally got started, even though it was just the ground slam action, even though I was clearing really slow. I was really happy that I made this build, and I was innovative with the fact that I used Frost Wall to deflect the projectiles while I could ground slam under the Frost Wall. Wow, I was so excited. But, all in all, it was a pretty mediocre build. I had pretty garbage gear, but I made my way through the game fairly slowly, but, I kind of understood that. Nowadays, there's a lot more information that's being circulated with like the really good builds. Like a lot of people like to do the Spark thing because it's easy, because it doesn't require much gear or attention or anything else. But, all in all, you really should just play what you want to play in Path of Exile. That's how you're going to get the most out of it. And if it means killing stuff really slow sometimes, then that's what it is. When you're constructing a gear set, when you're constructing a build, for the build, you can use the framework of others, not necessarily just to copy them, but to see how you get from point A to point B throughout the skill tree. That's really the most important thing that you can learn, and it is something that I still learn today. It's something that changes a lot. And the other side is, it's very important to min-max stats on your gear. So, you don't need the best gear to play Path of Exile, but, if you're playing a life-based character, you really want life to its highest possible value on every single piece of your gear, because you can't really make up for the loss of base life through the talent tree. You can make up a little bit with the resists, a little bit with damage, but when it comes to life, it's really hard to do that because it's all percentage increases from the base life, and the base life trumps everything else. And when you're doing CI, you kind of want to invest on the highest ES gear possible, and you really need to take it at your own pace to understand exactly what's going on, to essentially just learn more about the game. And if you enjoy that, eventually you'll be pretty high up on the ladder, pretty high up on the knowledge base, and plowing some monsters a lot faster than you were several months back. So that's about it, guys. Don't get too discouraged if the monsters of Wraeclast are plowing the shit out of your character. Eventually it'll be the other way around. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.